Senator Mpigi Barinada. I represent the people of Rivers Southeast Senatorial District. Mr. President, I am from Rivers State. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I seek your esteemed permit to lead this debate on the general principles of this unique and justice-seeking bill, which seeks to establish the Federal University of Environmental Technology, Oroma/Sakpewan Tai Ogoni, Rivers State. This bill was read first in this chamber on the 26th day of 2019 and was passed by the two chambers in identical form on Wednesday, 2nd December 2020 and the Wednesday, 6th October 2021 respectively. The bill was transmitted for assent. However, this bill seeks to establish the Federal University of Environmental Technology, Oroma/Sakpewan Tai Ogoni, and speaks to the need to provide an enlightened and sustainable and confidence-building solution to one of Nigeria's darkest examples in petroleum exploration and production activities, natural resources and governance, which brought in its wake oil pollutions, incessant conflicts and devastation of the entire ecosystem of vibrant Ogoni communities. Its people and environment. This situation today requires billions of dollars to clean up and manage for sustainability of the now and future generations. Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, this bill provides a credible platform for national reconciliation, healing, and rebuilding of confidence for sustainable solutions to our national challenges and shortcomings. When established this university, Mr. President, we train and apply a multidisciplinary approach of knowledge, dissemination, and technical innovations, including renewable energy technology, environmental engineering and technology, mineralogy and the oceanology, Mr. President, geographical information system and geodesy, electronic environment and monitoring, and waste management, as well as industrial taxonomy. Mr. President and my colleagues, I need not to recall the oil history of Ogoni land, Mr. President, devastation and the Ogoni environment and loss of sustainable economic livelihood due to an exploration since 1958. That environmental injustice compelled the federal government of Nigeria in consultation with other stakeholders to request the United Nations Program, UNEP, to provide independent assessment and options for remediation. Mr. President, a UNEP report that was submitted highlighted significant environmental impacts from all pollutions in parts of inaugurated the Governing Council and Board of Trustees of the Ogoni Trust Fund as part of the governance process for the implementation of the UNEP report on Ogoni land, to be executed by High Prep. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, further recognizing the importance of containing the environmental disaster in Ogoni land, the UNEP report also recommended the creation of a Center for Excellence for Environmental Restoration of Ogoni land, with a focus on promoting knowledge and local acquisition of skills in dealing with environmental remediation. It equally created a $1 billion Ogoni Trust Fund, OTF, to be co-funded by the federal government, SPDC, and its joint venture, and other operators in the area, and many of these partners have been responding accordingly. Mr. President, the university, when enacted into law, will provide for institutional requirements and running a world-class environmental technology institution by catering for learning and research needs of its prospective students and researchers in Nigeria and beyond. The institution is designed to stand tall in the dissemination of knowledge and the building of graduates with practical knowledge and earn diplomas and degrees in professional areas of environmental remediation. It will be the first in Africa in these areas of learning and knowledge as a specialized university. Mr. President and my colleagues, this specialized university will bring in the restoration and conservation of our threatened environment and the peace of a region torn apart by perpetual conflict. It comes with an economic, intellectual, and peaceful healing, value which cannot be overemphasized. The establishment of this university will not only help us meet local needs in environmental justice, but will also help in raising the global reputation of Nigeria in corporate and social responsibility and sustainable development of our environment. Mr. President, I therefore seek the strong support of everyone to this second reading of this bill. Mr. President, the financial compendium is attached. Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. President, I remain Senator I.D. Gyang, representing the very good people of Plateau State. I rise to support this bill that is for the establishment of the Federal University of Environmental Technology, Koroma and River State. A bill that is sponsored by my friend, distinguished Senator Mpigi Barinada. And Mr. President, I believe very strongly that this university is going to serve as a platform for generating intellectual capacity that will better manage and address the numerous environmental challenges of degradation, pollution, and devastation which communities of the oil-producing communities have faced over the years. And like the sponsor said, it is also a bill that seeks to address the hazards which the environmental disaster poses to the well-being of our citizens in the oil-producing areas. As a research-based institution, the intellectual component is going to provide solutions to these very critical environmental challenges. I therefore support the passage of this bill on second reading and urge our colleagues to also do same so that the dream of having this specialized university, the first of its kind in Africa, that will address one of the critical issues, the challenges of our nation building that has to do with the South-South, the oil-producing areas. I therefore urge all colleagues to please support the passage of this bill on second reading. I so support and second. Thank you.
A bill for an act to provide for the establishment of the Federal University of Environment, Technology, Sakbenwa, Tai Ogoni, River State, and for other matters connected there with 2022, second reading taken. The bill is referred to the Committee on Tertiary Institutions and Third Fund to report back within 2 weeks.